Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today, I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Major League Baseball awards that will be given out in just a couple of weeks. Now, today marks the day we're about a week away from the regular season coming to an end for the year of 2019, and, well, that's kind of crazy. October baseball is right around the corner. The World Series will be here quicker than we know it, and with that being said, I think now's just the perfect time for me to go ahead and talk about some of the guys who deserve some of the best awards in Major League Baseball, and we have a lot to talk about. We're going to do the Rookie of the Year, the Cy Young, the MVP, and the Manager of the Year, so you guys are excited for that. Stay tuned until the very end of the video. So to start strong, we're going to go over to Houston for the American League Rookie of the Year award, and this cannot go to anyone other than Yordan Alvarez. The guy has been a beast. He tore it up. He started his career in the second half of the 2019 season, and in that time, he's put together 298 at-bats with a 326 average, 27 home runs, 77 RBIs, no stolen bases, and a 1.103 OPS. That's all in a half a season. So 27 home runs, if you doubled that, that's 54 home runs on the year if you were to hypothetically keep on track and stay at that pace for the first half of the year that he didn't get to play, then he'd have over 150 RBIs if he did that same mentality, which is crazy, especially from a rookie. And he's also done some amazing things in Houston alone at Minute Maid Park. He reached the third deck with a home run. Like, that was a moonshot. The guy has just been putting on an amazing show for Houston. He's going to get his feet wet in the postseason in just a couple of weeks, or actually within the next 2 weeks. And maybe you can see him in the Championship Series or the World Series as well, so that's really crazy and super cool. But yeah, Yordan Alvarez is my American League Rookie of the Year pick. Your National League Rookie of the Year pick could not be any easier. Pete Alonso has a 264 average with 50 home runs, 115 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a 952 OPS in 568 at-bats this season. He is 2 home runs away from tying Aaron Judge's rookie home run record in a single season of 52, and if he hits 53, he will set the new record, which is crazy. This guy's been ridiculous. 115 RBIs, as I mentioned, and a 952 OPS. He's been the highlight of the New York Mets 2019 season. He's also going to be a future face of Major League Baseball and one of the future best first basemen in the game. So back to the American League, this time for the Cy Young Award, though. There are some really great pitchers this year. Both of them that we're going to be talking about in this video come from the Houston Astros. That's Justin Verlander and Garrett Cole. Now, my pick for the Cy Young is going to be Verlander, who in 2019 has pitched in 33 games with a 20-6 record, a 2.53 ERA, 217 innings pitched, 288 strikeouts, and a .81 WHIP. But Garrett Cole has been insane. They're both teammates, which is ridiculous having the same guys, or both of these guys in the same rotation. Like, that's crazy. Garrett Cole has an 18-5 record with a 2.61 ERA, 302 strikeouts, and 200 innings pitched, and a .91 WHIP. These guys are both really good. I gotta go with Justin Verlander, though. I think he's gonna get it. If it is Garrett Cole who does end up with the award, you could easily see because of the strikeouts, and his record is also very good. His ERA is pretty low. His WHIP is, looking really good for his age right now in the game. And both, again, very good picks to choose, Verlander or Cole. It could go either way, but for me, I'm going to go Justin Verlander. He has a lot more experience. He's won some of these before, and I just think he deserves it. So in the NL, it's a bit of a tighter race here. You have Jacob deGrom, Hyunjin Ryu, and Max Scherzer. Now, my pick here is Jacob deGrom, the reigning Cy Young Award winner from 2018. I think will double up and win in 2019 as well. So far in 2019, he's pitched in 31 games with a 10-8 record, a 2.51 ERA, 197 innings pitched, 248 strikeouts, and a 0.99 WHIP. You can't really blame the Mets and the lack of offense sometimes for deGrom's losses. He does have some really great outings, and in those 8 losses that he has, he doesn't necessarily deserve all of them. He should have a couple more wins on the year. Same case last year as well when he did win the award. But Hyunjin Ryu and Max Scherzer were great as well in 2019. Ryu had a 13-5 record, 2.41 ERA, and a 1.02 WHIP. And Scherzer, a 10-7 record, a 2.81 ERA, 233 strikeouts, and a 1.03 WHIP. I just think because deGrom was healthier for the entire year or longer than Scherzer, and he is putting up better numbers than Ryu for the most part in most categories, I'm going to go with Jacob deGrom here. The Most Valuable Player Award. This is a big one. The American League, it's going to go to Mike Trout. I know it is. I have to predict Trout because they're going to give it to him. They're going to vote for him over DJ LeMahieu. As a biased Yankee fan, I would say DJ LeMahieu any day, but you have to recognize Mike Trout and his numbers. He is hurt. He's out for the rest of the season. I think a week or two ago he was injured, and that point was made that he will not play anymore in 2019. But this year, he put up a 291 average with 45 home runs, 104 RBIs, 11 stolen bases, and a 1.083 OPS and 470 at-bats. For DJ LeMahieu, who is my notable mention, not my pick for the AL MVP, he put up a 329 average, 26 home runs, 99 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, and a .900 OPS. He will still continue to play this last week of regular season ball. He will also make it to October with the New York Yankees in the postseason. I just think that Trout, overall, we know the best player in Major League Baseball, and some numbers that he has right here and right now in the season, they're crazy. Like 104 RBIs, 45 home runs, really good center fielder as well. He's got some speed. DJ LeMahieu, I think what he would have needed to go ahead and actually win this award or have a closer battle with Trout for the AL MVP, he would have needed more home runs. He has 26. Trout has 45 on the year. A couple more RBIs. I think, though, for now, he's good. 99 RBIs is a pretty solid number. I guess that could be enough to give you the award any other year when you're not facing Mike Trout. And some stolen bases probably as well, just because you are facing Mike Trout, who is a 5-tool player. And 5 stars, he's good with his feet. He's speedy. He's got great contact, great power. So, yeah, although it pains me not to say DJ LeMahieu for this, I think Mike Trout will be the AL Most Valuable Player. For our last player award I'm going to be talking about in this video, it's the National League Most Valuable Player, and I really want to give this one to Cody Bellinger, but I'm not going to. Christian Yelich has a 329 average, 44 home runs, 97 RBIs, 30 stolen bases, and a 1.100 whip. I want to give it to Bellinger only because he's with the Dodgers. We're probably going to see him in the postseason, maybe in the World Series, and he does have some really good numbers as well. More home runs and RBIs, but that's probably just because Yelich is out for the season. Again, like Trout, that was a couple of weeks ago that we found that out. But yeah, if we're looking at Bellinger here, 302 average, 46 home runs, 114 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, and 1.032 OPS. I like Yelich. I think what he's doing this year is crazy. When he comes back in 2020, we're going to see a great player. I think he's going to come back to do the same exact thing, put up some similar numbers. And I do have it awarded to him. I got to go with Yelich. 30 stolen bases, 44 home runs. Again, like Bellinger and DJ LeMahieu, they're very similar in the fact that they needed a little bit more in a couple categories to actually win the award. I think Bellinger would have needed more stolen bases, 30 and 40 for Yelich and Bellinger, respectively. You're obviously going to give it to Yelich for that alone. RBIs, 114 for Bellinger. That is because I'm assuming the Dodgers are more of a winning team, and he's in a spot in the lineup, and he's healthy the entire year compared to Yelich, who is now out missing a couple of weeks in September. And then the average, of course, I'd give it to Yelich all the way, but I was back and forth. I didn't know what to do. I was thinking maybe just because Bellinger was healthy the entire year, we're going to see him in the postseason, maybe give it to him. But I think Yelich is the pick here, and I think that's the right pick. So now we're going to go to the Manager of the Year. The last 2 awards we're going to be giving out today are the AL and NL Manager of the Year awards, as I just mentioned. And for the American League, I'm going Aaron Boone of the New York Yankees. I got to give the Yankees something, and I think Boone's done very well with the Yankees. I mean, yes, they do have a very good team. He should be winning with this team. He should not have to do a lot, but if you think about it, the next man up motto or phrase has been huge for the Yankees this year. He's called up some big guys in some big situations, big opportunities. Yes, in some occasions, that might have been the only choice that they had to go with Gio Urshela or someone else because Andujar was out, but I think Boone has done a great job with the Yankees. He is the first manager ever, I think, in Major League Baseball history to have 2 consecutive seasons, his first 2 seasons, with 100 or more wins each. That's big. I really think Boone does deserve it for the AL. You might have some like the Twins manager or the A's manager in here as well for this race, just because they are 2 come-from-behind teams that are doing well in 2019 for the American League. But Aaron Boone is my pick. Go Yankees, go Boone. I like this guy. I think he's done great, and he deserves the Manager of the Year. So finally for the National League. Now, I didn't really know who to choose for the Manager of the Year. A couple good teams. You have the Dodgers, of course, the Braves, and the Cardinals, 2 good teams as well. But for this one, I did go with the National League Braves manager, Brian Snitker. I just think he did really well at the trade deadline. He acquired Josh Donaldson before the season. He got relief pitchers at the deadline that he needed, and he's done a lot of great things with the Braves. They're going to go pretty far into the postseason. We'll see exactly how far they go in just a couple of weeks, but I think he did really well with the team that he has, and I think he could potentially win the Manager of the Year award for the National League. So guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.